Gators have control for now of the destiny of the SEC East. We talked about how fragile that is. A win today, a win against Georgia, the division is theirs.
Is something that carries as much history, nostalgia. It's what college football's all about. Didn't matter what part of the country you grew up in, you knew the Florida-Georgia game.
Looking to play in that SEC championship game and win it, so this is just a piece of that road right now.
We've got Missouri next. Not worried about Missouri. We're just honestly focused on the cocktail party. Go Dogs and screw y'all.
Several other things. The SEC East is pretty much a lock for us. I mean, we've seen what happened with Tennessee, and we know the results from last year for Georgia, and they're going to be the same. I put the SEC East championship back in my trophy case.
Like everybody says, and everybody's led a lot of points every game, but I think Georgia's got to step up. I think after last game they're gonna come out firing, and Georgia's gonna pull it out.
Michigan, yeah, cheer. But I like Jim McElwain, what he's done in Florida. Yeah. Jeremy Foley, those guys, the Gators. That's where I went. My daughters, my wife. I'm going with the Florida Gators. Give me that helmet. Maybe not.
Welcome back to Jacksonville for the world's largest outdoor cocktail party and maybe the most hyped game ever in the Good Dynasty. Ray versus Tao, 2 versus 3. The SEC's on the line, the national championship's on the line. Let's see how it went. Coming out of the gates, very first play of the game, Lambert finds Reggie Davis, and look at that boy run, 75 yards to the house. Georgia's going to take the lead early in this game, 7-0. On the following drive, Neon Treon finds Goolsby in the flats, and Goolsby would not be denied. Get out of my way, young fella. Give that man 6. Grown man football, boys, grown man. On the following kick return, Isaiah McKenzie, 107 yards, outruns all the boys in white, all the way 14-7 Georgia early in the first quarter. On the following drive, Scarlett powers it in from 1 yard out. That's going to tie the ball game up 14-all with 3:05 left in the first quarter. On the next drive, in a wild, crazy play, Lambert's pass is tipped by the defensive end and intercepted by Davis. Treon Harris would lead his team down to score another touchdown. Lambert would follow that touchdown with a touchdown pass to Williams to tie the game back up at 21 apiece. On the following drive for the Gators, Treon Harris throws the ball like Eric Sisson playing in Chattanooga, Tennessee. Throws an interception right to Rico, the Cowboy, and me, McGraw. Georgia would follow that with a Nick Chubb 25-yard touchdown run to go up 28-21. With 53 seconds left in the half, 4th down and 6, Treon finds Brandon Powell for 23-yard touchdown pass to tie this football game up at 28 apiece heading towards the half. Georgia trying to make something for halftime. Vernon Hargraves was pretty good, and Grayson Lambert didn't get the memo. Gator football. Right before the half, Treon finds Brandon Powell again, but there's some controversy around this one. The ball appears to hit the ground as Powell is making the reception. It would go to review. Georgia would get a sideline warning. Let's listen to Tim Tao as the play happened.
The ball hit the ground. The ball's on the ground. Tom Ritter, the ball is on the ground.
You can hear the frustration in his voice, and we had this quote from Dale Ray, Matt Ray's father. I still can't figure out why these Georgia guys are all tore up over the call on the field. I guess they figured that we threw the ball to Reggie Davis, so it must have been a drop. They won the football game. The plays are relevant. What a statement by Del Rey. After a 3-and-out by the Gators, Nick Chubb punches it in from 7 yards out to make it 38-35 Dogs. There wasn't another score in the football game until 5:09 left in the fourth when Scarlett rushes in from 10 yards to make it 42-35 Gators. After a long drive by the Dogs that left only 19 seconds on the clock, Chubb punches it in to make it 45-42 and the game appeared to be over. But as we know, nothing's over till Treon says it is. Treon Robinson, 32 yards, leaving 12 seconds on the clock. The Gators are driving. Treon can't find anybody open on this play, takes off rolling down the left side of the field, gets down to the 4-yard line with 1 second on the clock. After sending the field goal team out in a Georgia timeout, the Gators decide to go for the win instead of just tying up the game and sending it to overtime. Treon drops back. He's looking in the back of the end zone. Unfortunately, there's more red back there than white, and the Georgia Bulldogs intercept the ball and are able to bring it out and run out the rest of the clock. What a football game for the world's largest outdoor cocktail party. What a finish. Jim McElwain, I'm sure, will have some heat this week for making the decision to go for it instead of not just tying up the game and sending it to overtime. Give your team a chance to win. But at the same time, you can't fault a man for playing to win the game. That's the motto he lives by. Dogs win 45-42, control their own destiny in the East and the national championship picture.